When my ex would catch me cheating, he would beat me up and then still be back with me. What was the point? Like, you did all that, slinging me by my head, pulling me all to the left and banging on me
Oh my
just to be laid up. What was the point? I really want to ask him that because he did all that for what?
Yeah, I
You
guess
still
it
was going
must
to
have
be
been
with Big
fun.
Mama. He did all that, yo. He used to put me out and all that. Get out and did all that. And we still was together.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
That's not funny though. Domestic violence is first.
It's funny. Yeah, you think it's funny. And
That's serious, but
looking back,
I'm just
you
making an
think it's funny
observation. What did he
because
do all that for if we just kept getting back together?
That's crazy, bro. Well, it just shows that a lot of dudes are weak. That's all I can say about that. I mean, there's not much to really say to it. It's just like a lot of dudes, you know, they'll act tough, but they really don't want to leave the girl, or they feel like they don't have any other options. They're like, oh, I can't let her leave, but I'm not gonna tolerate this disrespect, so I'm gonna just rough her up a little bit so she never does it again, type stuff. So it's
I
like,
know. Yeah, and also I just think the whole fact she was saying, yeah, he used to beat me up and then he taking right back. It was like threaten her, and kick her out and stuff. It is, it's basically you just showing her that your action, your words don't match your actions, and that's why she never really taking you seriously. That's why she kept doing it. It was like a game, like a spoiled child. Like, yeah, they figured out you're not about what you say, so they're gonna keep doing the same thing. You know, that crazy makeup breakup dynamic. Baby, I fucking hate you, but please can love me. I don't want you to go. Yeah, that's why she was laughing. It makes you think. Makes you at the end, the way she gave that face. Yeah, I got that good. Yeah, Yeah, he was crazy for me. It was.
well, she knew she had the power in their
Yeah.
relationships.
So yeah, that's why she didn't really take him seriously. So, oh, okay. Basically, yeah, you can like cheat on. She oh, you got cheat on you. I can stay up late at night. He not gonna do nothing. He would go to okay. I'm just gonna prepare myself for this ass whooping or him yelling at me, and then I'd be cool.
Mm.
So
Yeah, a lot of dudes just, it's unfortunate, man. You gotta stand on what you say, man. You can't just
yeah, I mean, she looked nice. I can see why I can see why it might be at the time it might be hard. Like, damn, you probably invested in this girl, so you probably obviously have, I guess intense feelings for her, but yeah, that kind of disrespect, man. I don't know how much you can take that. That's how these murders be happening. This crimes of passion. Get that
Yeah.
knife.
You gotta just yeah, but don't let the peace leaf control you. Don't let it control you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't be hold on.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yeah, don't be starving, man. So let's get to the next one.
Can somebody let me know when men stopped being men? Because why is it that now I'm getting onto and I'm seeing the train filled with seated men while pregnant women are standing, while men are pushing past them to grab a seat, while children are standing, while ladies and women are standing, and these men are sitting down. When did it get like that? When did we get to this alternate universe where women are standing on trains while all these men are seated down? What in the sassy apocalypse is going on here? And it's something that's been burning my chest that I said I'm going to come and speak about because oh my gosh, I came back from work the other day. I was sitting on the train. Me and another woman on a line of 6 chairs, 2 women, that means 4 men seated down on our row. Opposite me, all men seated. I look around me, I look to my left, woman standing up. I look to my right, woman standing up.
Yes, man.
I look around, women holding their children standing up.
Yes,
Elderly
indeed.
people standing up. And I said, When did we get... I was literally looking at people, like looking at men scrolling on their phone, holding their backpacks on their lap. Like, when did we get to a world where men will not even look to even stand and let an elderly person sit down? Is this where we've got into in life? Is this where, honestly, is this where we've got into in life? Because if we have, it's real sad, isn't it? Real sad.
And who
sad
created
little
that?
life, Jane. Another day, I'm coming back from work again on that train. I don't even know what it was. That central line is even an issue in itself. But I think it was the Jubilee line. Coming on the Jubilee line, one man pushed past me to go run and sit on the seat. At your age, for one, with your gender, for two. Okay. Really start, like, I'm baffled. When did we get like this? When did the world turn, like, into the mess it is at this moment in time? The excuse, oh, men are tired, and we're all coming back from work. If we're on a train, we're all coming from somewhere or we're going somewhere.
Yeah,
we're
we
all
don't care.
tired. With the way life is right now, we are all tired. So that's not an excuse, for one. Two, you barging past women to come and sit down as a man. I don't know. Maybe this is a hot topic, but it's not on for me. I'll be honest. There are the days and the men where men will, even if they're seated, they'll be like, "Oh, you can have a seat. You can sit down, have my chair." Telling a young lady or a child, "Oh, you sit down." Telling an elderly woman that's standing on top of you, like standing above you, "Oh, have the seat. You can sit down." No. You're trying to avoid eye contact. You're putting your head down so nobody can talk to you.
Yeah.
Hold on,
You're
hold
not
on.
should have given me with them eyes.
You want my seat?
Because the last thing, Superwoman, oh, you're going to try to look at me in the eyes or you try to-
I'll look at him dead in the eyes.
So you can go on your phone. Is that really what we're doing right now? If it is, again, what a sad little life, Jane. And honestly, I've not heard anybody speak about it, and I just felt like it needed to be said. It's not on, and it's not okay. And it's really been boiling my blood. Like, every time I see and I'll say it for what it is, every time I see a man seated down on a chair, on a train, where people that are either older than them, or that are women, or that are children, or pregnant, whatever it is, and you're seated down, it riles my blood. It gets me.
What you gonna do about
Gets
it?
on my last nerve, because what in the...
Fight 'em?
As a young man, fresh bones,
Fresh bones.
health at its best.
That goes the same for the women too. They young and fresh too. They not weak, right? They equal to us. If that's the case, I'm about to go in on this. Yeah.
Rushing to push past people to sit down. Is this the life we're living at this moment in time?
Nah, that's a bit extreme. Give me that seat. Like, nah, that's kind of,
Yeah, that is extreme.
that's kind of
Bumping
extreme.
past people to get his seat. It's
See?
like,
You snooze, you lose, sucker. like that's a little extra, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That right there is extra.
You while you're sitting there, you happy? Are you happy with yourself? Anything you want.
I am. yes, I am overjoyed.
You're not okay. And if you're watching this and you know that you're one that's doing this, look at your life and ask yourself, are you okay? And then tell yourself no, because you're not. And look at yourself and say,
Yo, what does she want? What do you want from me?
I will do better.
I know they probably roasting her, but I ain't gonna hold you.
If I wake up tomorrow is another opportunity for me to be a better person than I currently am. So use it and use it wisely. Thank you very much. Take heed to the message. I don't want to talk about this thing again. I tell you once, let this be your first and last. Thank you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
That's
man.
funny. So you gonna give up your seat, bro? What's up?
I don't know. To be honest with you, it really just depends if I'm in the mood to do it.
So obviously we get where you're coming from, but see, society of yesterday would agree with you, but today's society, no, they don't agree with you because y'all equal to us. She sound like she from UK, right?
Yes, I'm from the UK.
You put UK, Canada, USA, they're probably, man, they're all sister countries, bro. They're all related to each other. the way the equality bullcrap was pushed down everybody's throat, there's no excuses. Now I can understand kids. Like I've always said before, I always have a compassion when it comes to kids because kids, they don't know anything. They're just, not saying that kids can't be evil. I'm just saying that, like, you know, for the most part, they're kids, right? But as far as when she brought up elderly women and elderly people, I'm like, look, man, listen. They're gonna be like, you're a total A. I'm just like, bruh, I'm gonna put it like this. If I was sitting in there first, I'm not giving my seat up for nobody. I don't care who you are. That's just me. If I got in there first before you, I don't see why I have to stand up for the next 8 trips, even if I am in shape. Why? Not that I ride the bus or the train, except when we're like in New York. That was my first time riding a bus, was with my brother in New York. First time riding a train was with my cousins, and I was in New York as well. But I never, down here in the South, you know, you really need a car. Like, people do take buses down here, but I've never taken the bus down here ever. But in those type of scenarios, it's kind of like, why is that their problem? That's what you got to understand. Like, I know she's talking about be a better person. Come on now. It's just like, does he get a thank you? Does he get an appreciation? Y'all still go and disrespect dudes online, on platforms, everywhere you go. What is the point for dudes to be sure? What is the point? They're like, you're not supposed to do it because you get something out of it. You're supposed to do it at the kindness of, hey, back up. If that's the case, what are women held to? If that's the case, what are women held to? What are elderlies who are twerking on TikTok, like the little kids, like you got the elder folk acting like kids? What are they held to? Even some of our elders, we don't respect them either because now they want to act like the younger us. And it's all over social media for social media to see. You're seeing elderly people act worse than younger people. That's the thing. And people be like, when we growing up, we thinking we want to be like that guy. You know, he's mature, he's this and he's that. These dudes, bro, both parties, both of them are acting like they're acting even younger. And I'm talking about in mindset and everything. You got a lot of older folk talking like the younger folk. I'm just like, so it's kind of like, why would a dude in this day and age feel that need to do that? Now, I agree. If I saw like, you know, she was like an elderly person, they was like, you know, struggling or something like that, maybe. But for the most part, if I was there first and you ain't getting that seat, I don't care what happens. No. If you was there first, that's your seat. I don't have to give it up. How do you feel about that?
Like I said, it just really depends on the situation. Because usually, if I go inside somewhere and I have the seat, I'm gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like an extreme example, like you said, like an elderly person, I seen them frail, they're struggling. Then yeah, I wouldn't mind giving it up. But
Or like a little kid or something.
I mean, where's their parents at?
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. A little kid's probably gonna be standing with his parent. Hey, hold the hands with your parent, bro. Stand up with them. That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, ain't no 5-year-old riding a damn bus by themselves, bro. Come on, bro.
Stranger danger in this society.
Yeah, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
But anyway, like, look. So when you like go about these type of situations, you gotta be aware because anybody, just when she said an old person, I said, like, people in general, people are supposed to respect the elderly, so it shouldn't really matter if it's a male or female. If you're younger than her, you should be able to give up your seat as well as the woman as well. She says elderly. It doesn't have to be strictly on the man because everybody's been taught to respect your elders and give them grace. So with that being said, you as the woman should be able to give up your seat as well.
Exactly. Like, she didn't bring up the fact that if there were a woman sitting down, are they gonna give up their seat for the elderly? And I know damn well they're not. Most of them are not doing it. So it's just kind of like, you guys want to reap the benefits of men's sacrifices. Remember that video I made where they're talking about we love you or whatever? The chick was that. This is what I was talking about. Dudes make sacrifices for society and don't get appreciated for it. What's the point if y'all still ungrateful and disrespectful to men at the end of the day? No, get your own seat or get a car. Don't ride the bus then.
Or maybe when the next stop comes, if a person hops off of it, then you probably grab the seat.
Exactly. But but it's not required. It's not like I'm any less of a person if I choose not to do it. Now the whole racing pass to sit down.
Yeah, that's a bit extreme.
I ain't gonna lie, that. Just imagining the scenario in my head is like, oh hey, back up, get out the way, like shoulder tackle them, get them to get to the seat. Yeah, them dudes is tripping, man. Yeah, them dudes tripping. But for the most part, I don't like the whole if dudes don't do what they say, then we're less than. No. You can give up your seat if you want to. As a woman, you can give up your seat, like you said. But the fact that dudes have to give up their seat, no. Not if he was there first. That's his seat. And the reason why I brought that up when I was on the bus in the subway, so on the bus, we had a similar scenario, right? Which is kind of messed up. But me and my older brother, we got on there. They had 2 seats left. It was in the front. We had 2 seats on the right. And we sat down, then they went to the next stop and they picked up some more people. It was cool, right? Then this elderly woman came on, but she, obviously she was like, she wasn't like on a cane and shaking and shivering. She was just walking like a normal person. Comes on last, and this big Hispanic lady, this really big Hispanic lady. And I don't know if that was the mom and the daughter together. They both look like basketballs put together, right? And they're looking at me and my brother, or they're looking at the dudes on the other side. We're on the right side, they're on the left side. And this lady and a bunch of other people are standing in the middle, holding onto the rail. She didn't have a rail to stand on. She didn't have a rail to grab. So nobody gave her a rail. That's one. And then she mean mugging us. She looking at us like, and I'm just like, my brother did not give a he was looking out the window. He was just, my brother was focused on where we needed to go. He was looking straight ahead. But me, I made eye contact with them. They was just mean mugging us. I'm just like, what? I gotta give up my seat? For what? Get your I want to say it so bad. Get your big behind up. You give up your seat while you over here looking at me. Like, why don't you get your butt up? Like, they over here mean. I'm like, why don't you give up your seat? You look like you can stand. I mean, you need to stand more, if anything. Like, what you talking about? Like, it was just kind of like, that was my first time experiencing that, what she's talking about. When, yeah, people will look at you crazy in those scenarios. They're going to be like, why ain't you standing up, son? It's like, well, I got the seat first. Is that a problem? So I just think that's funny, but that's all I had to say about that.
Hey, what if trying to make you feel bad? Why don't you get up?
That's what I was saying. They both sitting down. The whole family. It was like a whole little Hispanic family. They all sitting down and they looking at the lady standing up. She looked like an older white lady or older Hispanic lady. I don't know. But she was quick though. She went through the middle and went all the way to the back. But I still remember I made eye contact with the lady and I'm looking right back at her. I'm like, what you gonna do? I'm like, bro, what you gonna force us out the seat? Like, you think me mugging us is gonna make me and my brother get up? No, you get your big butt up and give him the seat. So I've been in that scenario before where it was awkward, but that was the first time that ever happened. And me personally, this is why I don't like riding buses and subways. I'm a plane guy, car guy. Like, I don't bicycle. I'll do a walk, but I don't like getting on buses and trains are fun though. Subways and trains are a little bit interesting, but buses, I can miss me with that shit. Mm-hmm. Under strenuous circumstances, maybe, but even then, I'm good on.
Yeah, giving up your seat has certain context to it. It really just depends, or you just feel like being in a giving mood, but you're not required for anybody to help you. Just like if your car broke down, no more is required to help you for. You got to figure it out. But you just grateful that people out there that's able to help you in your time of need.
Correcto mundo.
But I guess with that being said, tell us what you guys think. Do you think we're wrong about what we said, or you think about what she's right about what she said, or vice versa? Let us know in the comment section down below, and also help us get to 2K subscribers before the year is over. So once again, we appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you guys have any feedback or recommendations, you can hit us with our social media or email down below. And we see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
I can hear you breathe.